cut across to the Corporate Affairs Secretary Injeti Srinivas.
We're joined by Mr. Injeti Srinivas, so thanks for speaking with ET now. Sir, the IL&FS subsidiaries which have been marked red, what is the fate of them as of now?
No, categorizing them into green, amber, red is based on the insolvency test. So the ones which are red are those which are not capable of servicing their debt to all the creditors. And but it doesn't mean that there is no scope of reviving them. Today, almost 50% of the assets have been put on the block, and they're at advanced stage of, resolution. So I think in the coming 2 months, or 2 to 3 months, we should be able to see 50% of IL&FS portfolio being resolved.
So, as far as Jet Airways is concerned, don't you feel it's an ideal insolvency candidate as of now?
No, I think, as I mentioned to you, the IBC is the last resort and not the first resort. So, if you feel that there is inherent capacity for a company to bounce back, then I think it is best for the members of the company and the creditors to sit together and try and see how they'll be able to resolve it. If there is no agreement between the creditors and the shareholders, then you'll have to look at other possibilities, including that of IBC.
So also you spoke about personal insolvency. You said that now that's going to be the target area after corporate insolvency. So also an example, a case in point like the Singh brothers case in which they have been asked to enforce the arbitration award. So what do you feel would be the way ahead for such similar cases in which courts have also intervened and there is also a case of personal insolvency intertwined?
No, you see, I think you're talking about personal guarantee. So, personal guarantee, as of now, we have not yet commenced it. The moment we commence it, which should be very soon, then all the personal guarantee matters will be referred to the NCLT. And they will take it up alongside with the CRP process. So, if there are personal guarantees also which the promoters have given or friends and relatives of the promoters have given, those collateralized assets will also be used for recovery.
So one final question, that even tribunals have observed that processes have lingered on for more than 500 days, and even in the recent times the NCLT had observed that in the SR case the process has lingered on for very long, and several other cases are also pending, as you mentioned in your speech earlier. So what is the way forward apart from tribunals, because you said that tribunals and IBC should be the last resort, but still there should be some degree of closure, isn't it?
No, I think it will not be very fair to say that these cases are lingering on. Maybe these large cases have taken more than 270 days. In some, maybe double of that. But if you look at the size of that loan and the quantum of recovery, I think it is still an extraordinary sort of result, because in SR, more than 42,000 crore get recovered. Now 42,000 crore is a very big sum, and it involves so many creditors, financial, operational, and everyone will have claims and they will pursue their claims. So you can't avoid that much of process. So I think for such very large cases there would be some amount of litigation, and 1 year or a little over 1 year for such a large case to be settled is not too long, especially when you compare it with the average 4.5 years which it has been taking prior to IBC.